And we got bananas in chat from Hamstap85, Humblebee, Badger Spanner, Shizuku, Spangleboo, Firalo, Jays on Fire, Emerald Rain, Apollo Martinez, the Stellian. Thank you for the bananas in chat, peeps. So first of all, Twitch. Be twitchy today. I can't have my usual chat program open, which means... Oh yes, I remember what I'm doing here now. Which means that it's going to be hard for me to read chat, because the text is tiny and it's not very well optimized, the space, and it doesn't cut out things like Nightbot messages. So today's stream may end up being a little bit more waffly because of that. It's going to be hard to read chat, but it is what it is. We're also going to start off the stream with an experiment, so if something goes wrong we can just restart it. So here's what I'm going to do. I should have been more prepared for this. I'm just going to load up my camera account, and I'm going to load up OBS while Slobs is running, because I know they can run at the same time. And if something goes wrong with the stream, y'all can let me know. We have Oddity Prodigy subscribing. Also, Ghost Bear 77 and Syntax Error 37. Thank you to the three of you for your subscriptions. It is appreciated. So, we have motion. Things are happening. That's good. Good so far. Ah, and OBS has now captured my camera account. I got a feeling I might be able to record and not interfere with the stream. Who knows, you know? Who knows? Okay, so I'm going to do a little test with my camera account and record. Peeps. The world hasn't blown up! Okay. We'll leave it recording. I need all of y'all to tell me if the stream just seems laggy or something seems wrong or anything like that. Because it would appear that I don't even need to mess about with this remote desktop stuff, and I could just use this computer to record. Looks fine, says Badger. That's good to know. Not laggy. Awesome. Okay, well... You know, we'll end the test there, and we'll use it when we need to use it, rather than recording now, but that is really promising. I'm really pleased we tried that. Okay, also go away. Go away, Minecraft launcher, there we go. I need to sort out this chat over here, though. I'm hoping the other one will fix itself. It did it the other day. One other time it just sort of fixed itself. So if I try and zoom in, I'm going to be able to see like 3 lines of text on the screen. Messing up other things as well. I'm gonna have to squint. Guys, let's say that he is on mute to troll him, says Fraser. Well, I'm unmuted! Peeps, can you hear me? Oh no! I've started the stream muted! Oh, goodness me. Goodness me. Well, thank you, Fraser, for pointing it out. I guess I'll have to restart the stream. Came from the Snapshot video, says T-Meal. Welcome! The Snapshot was cool today. I liked some of the new stuff. The smooth quartz thing, though, I never thought they would fix that. I just never in a million years thought that they would fix that. You know? It just... It's been like that for years. Just like one texture in the game that just isn't ever fixed. I honestly want to know what's going on over at Mojang. Because... how on earth they never noticed that sooner is incredible, really. You know, I had a little bit of fun with it, but it really is remarkable. Okay. We're going to fill this back in with some of the blocks I've got in my inventory. A checkerboard of the 2 blocks gives you a great pattern, says... great pattern, says Jad. Oh, I know what you mean. Yeah, it would. It would, wouldn't it? Alright. There's you there. Apparently the golem spawn rates are slow due to a bug. You know, if they nerf it or not, I don't really care. Like, the development of this game has just sort of been what it's been for a long time, right? You should expect it by now. That they'll nerf stuff like golem farms. And I think golem farms are pretty powerful as well. Like, the amount of iron that you get from them, even if they, like, you know, cut that by 10, it's still a lot of stuff you get for free. So I just not bothered. Just not annoyed or anything, you know. Did I pick up all the iron? Good thing to check that I actually did. Noises in the ear. We got Blind Nick Gamer resubscribing for 7 months in a row. Thank you ever so much, Blind Nick Gamer, not Gamer. 13, no, sorry, not 7. 13 months total, saying, Hex, I'm so glad to be able to say that I've been subbed to you for over a year. Really enjoyed watching the Civil War play out. Keep up the good work. Thank you, my friend. Yeah, 13 months is the number. Can you do a tutorial sometime for an iron farm, says Twisted Clues. I can't. I don't know how to make them. We've got a noise in the ear from Steve J1397. Says, do you think Hermitcraft will upgrade to 1.14 this season or wait till the next? Oh, we'll upgrade this season, of course. No need to wait. Okay, there's a block above my head. That's not very good. That's not very good. I got all my stuff sorted out since the last stream, by the way. As you can probably tell. Are you still salty, says Xander. Zandosh even in chat. Yeah, I get salty about dying in this game. It's just not fun for me. Like, there's no fun in it anymore. When you first play the game, it's like part of the adventure. And then after you've been playing it for years, it's like, well, I've got to sit around and grind back materials. And for me, that's just not really fun anymore. Am I doing this right? No, I think I'm going a bit overboard here. So it's... yeah, like that. And then to there. So down at this level it goes one further. Right, I really should actually get rid of that, because it's going to confuse me. Right, I think we've got the shape now. Yep, we got the shape. Can we hear some Hermit Gang, says Grey Derp. Not while I'm streaming, I'm going to stick to my YouTube-friendly stuff, you know. Stevie J, by the way, thank you so much for the cheers and the bits. Do appreciate it. So it's 1, 2, 3... yeah, we don't go any lower than that. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4... yeah. X, the music is a bit loud, says James. I'll turn it down a touch. I've had a couple of those on the new computer. Maybe my microphone looks slightly lower in the mixer. There we go. Drop it down a smidge. A smidge. Just a little bit of a smidge. X-Maid is haunting my brain, says Badger. Yeah, that was a pretty ghastly sight, wasn't it? I had quite a few angry tweets about that. Edgemando, glad you enjoy these Snapshot videos. If you're tuning in, if you're not aware, if you're watching on the second channel, Snapshot video today, it's a Wednesday. We'll be streaming here tomorrow. We'll be streaming here Friday, and maybe even Saturday and Sunday. Doing a little Hermitcraft mini marathon, I guess. Trying to get that Nether Hub done. And this obviously, you know, digging a hole in the middle of nowhere is obviously a very important part of the Nether Hub. Very important part. Alright, now we can place the iron into the correct space. I've just noticed the fan on my computer is a bit loud. That's probably because I've got the other camera account open. Did they add new glass texture in the Snapshot, says Edgemando. I forgot to check. I really should have written down my notes. Written that down in my notes. I have notes for each Snapshot so I don't forget stuff. But then I forget to write stuff on the notes, which is kind of crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4. It is right. It just feels like I'm placing an insane amount of blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All good in the hood, homie. Hey X, Falsey is streaming. Aha! Falsey's on and streaming. Cool. Thanks for letting me know. Super Cookie 7887 is here subscribing. Super Cookie. Thank you ever so much for your subscription. I appreciate the support, and I hope you enjoy hanging out with us today. Doesn't it need to be 3x3 on the top? Says never really. No, it needs to be 4x4 at the top. And we are almost running out of materials, but we have enough because I've done all the math. And we'll end up with exactly 32, unless I've managed to, boom, lose a beacon. Sorry, an iron block. How did you come up with the idea of the giant... Whoa, did we just get... That got suspiciously laggy. Hang on a second. Whoa, the herky jerk be real. Okay, I'm not recording. Let's close that. Still looking pretty ropey. What about on your end? Or am I... Is it... No, it's definitely not smooth. Now it's smooth. The other account was affecting it. That's not good. I may have to tweak it so I have a live stream account that puts less load on the computer. That's a little bit unfortunate actually, because I'm going to use that to do a time lapse later. Maybe we'll see how long it takes us to do stuff. Almost forgot about these suckers. And my inventory is very full, isn't it? Sweet. Use 2 computers, says ENXL. Well, I haven't turned on the other one, and I don't want to mess around with it that much. I could if I... We'll have to experiment with it again. I've got a feeling it's just going to be bad, you know? But maybe... Do you know what? I've got my view set to 20. Maybe when I load up the other one, I could put it to, like, 5 or something. Whatever's necessary, like the bare minimum. We got a noise in the ear subscription here from Elderson. Subscribing with Amazon Prime. Elderson, thank you so much for your subscription. Your support is appreciated, and I hope you enjoy the stream. Let's have a little check to see if my chat is fixed. Nope. Twitch is still twitchy. I've got broken chat. Sharp Wits has just joined. Is this the area for the Mega Wither Fight of Doom? It was, yeah. It was. Well sussed out. When do you think the 1.14 will come out? Update will come out, says PJ Uplio. I reckon behind schedule is when it will come out. My question was interrupted by the lag, says Equal Cosmos. It might not have been interrupted. Like, the lag that you see in the video doesn't lag out the chat. So I need to drop off stuff, I guess. And then we need to go on an adventure, so I do need to go back into the base. But not that way. I just remembered that it's easier to go this way. And all the Guardians are gone. We got a noise in the ear from that Master Gamer who's resubscribing for 17 months, saying, "Hey X, been a while since I last subbed, been buried in schoolwork lately, good to be back." Well, welcome back. Good to have you with us today. Thank you for your 17 months, and I hope the schoolwork went well and all of that. And yeah, hope you enjoyed the stream today. It's going to be a chilled out, relaxed type of deal. Why, you might be wondering? Because I just feel like chilling out and relaxing. Didn't I set up a chest for cobble? Just going to end up just start dumping this stuff like, oh, I could sort it out later. Cool, all of that's good. All of that is fine. Is it me, or am I getting a little bit of choppiness in my own base? Not on this brand spanking new computer, surely not. I'm going to just quickly... Oh, that shouldn't be running. Close that. There's something taking up a suspicious amount of memory. Is there anything unnecessary? Probably. Nothing I can change now. Right, anyway, focus. Back to it. How's your tea, says Manicam. I don't have any tea. That is the truth. The real hard truth. Ah. We might have a problem. We got to get gravel, and gravel might be a long, long ways away. Let's make sure we got rockets, because we might have to fly somewhere. So, the gravel patch that I know of is defunct. I think it's been emptied, and we have a list in the Hermitcraft Discord, so I'm going to log in there. Also, we have another noise in the ear. We have D3 Lahots. Subscribe with Amazon Prime. D3 Lahots, thank you ever so much for your subscription. Appreciate it. Right, so can I find... Yes, I can find a list of coordinates. Cool. Let's go and check what would be closest to where we are right now. So I am at 1,200 and minus 1,000. So... Minus 500 and minus 3,000. Let's fly there. Minus 500, minus 3,000. And do you know what's super duper fun? We get to fly through this amazing thing. Woo! Let's actually, we need that. Need to figure out where we're going. What did I say? Minus 300, minus 3,000? So that direction. No, because wait, that's super confusing. Both numbers are going down. It means that's the right direction. No, sorry, wait. One number needs to go down, one number needs to go up. Okay, that's the right direction. The right-hand number is going up, the left-hand number is going down. That's good. And so we shall fly. Why do you stream so late, says Infernal Devil. Imagine that I was in a different time zone and it was the morning. Then it would be impossible for me to stream late. Yeah, let's go up here. There is the old 40-40 trick, but I never do that. It requires too much concentration. But we're going to do it. You can fly forever doing this. Quickly go up to 40. I think it's 40. It might be 30-30. I think it's better to do it in F5 as well, so you can see like your momentum sort of thing. Woo! And then up to 40. Okay, so momentum, the feet start to waggle, and then you spin it back down as quick as you can, like this. I should really create a macro for doing this. Like you press a button and it goes whoomp, straight to 40. That would be sweet. See how long we're lasting without using a rocket? Okay, we're literally 500 blocks away in both directions. And there is something that has been built out here that looks very industrial, might add. And then there's something over there. What is that? It's like a Christmas thing. Someone's been out here doing stuff. So, oh, hang on. This looks like stuff's happened here, right? Oh, we might not be... No, there's loads of gravel. That's good. Okay, so we made it to some gravel. Gravel, gravel, gravel. I bet Green's taken all the gravel, says Hailey Bailey. Well, not the gravel that we were standing on a second ago. That's still up for grabs. And now you know what we're doing together, peeps. We're grinding out the gravel. Gonna need a lot of it, that's for sure. The fun of the grind. That is what we have for us today. MVP Johnny is here subscribing. DJPH183 has subscribed as well. Thank you to the both of you so much for your subscriptions and your support. I do truly appreciate it. Thank you everyone for tuning in today. We've almost got 1,000 viewers. I really, really wish my chat window would work. I'm a bit gutted that it doesn't. Can I refresh, reload? Is there like a reload button here? There's a menu. Reload, refresh. What if I just press enter on the... That looks better. People, type stuff. Yes! Oh my goodness me. Oh, I'm so happy. Okay, that's wonderful because the other one sucks, basically. I wonder if that's what was lagging the computer as well. Don't think so. How much RAM do you have? Check Task Manager. I have 32 gigs. So I don't need to check Task Manager. Know exactly how much is in the rig. 100 megabytes of it is on this thing called RAM cache that came with the computer. Sounds good, but I'm not really sure if it does anything or not. It's kind of hard to really figure out what it's doing. But it's supposed to take things that you use frequently and store them in RAM. And you're supposed to be able to configure it as well, so I thought it might be a good idea just to store Minecraft in RAM. So every time I load up the computer, Minecraft can just load almost instantly, you know, but I don't know if it's worth the time and effort and the hassle and all that, you know. How many screens do you have, says Master Flip? In this room I've got 5. 2 on this computer and 3 on my door. Jess says they don't have Vein Miner, that's why. Oh, we don't. Yeah, Vein Miner is modded. I would love Vein Miner in vanilla. I think though it would work better if it were just like a few extra blocks, rather than getting like, you know, the whole vein. You just get a few more in proximity to where you're mining. That would be sweet. I'd love that. Liquid Block says, why are there monitors on the door? Being confused. So I can use the computer. For those that don't know, a door is not a door. It's not something that you walk through. Okay, a door is a digital audio workstation. It's a computer built for doing audio work. It's got like a what was once a big deal, which was having a specialised audio sound card, right? To handle doing all the VSTs and whatnot, but I don't think it's even that necessary anymore. These days, it's like you can just make the music on a laptop half the time. Not when I started doing it though. That llama on the hilltop is definitely majestic, and I did just mistake it for a rocket. I don't know why I thought there'd be a rocket out here, but we've seen that someone's been out here building, so suspect anything, I guess. This is a Silk Touch shovel, which is actually making this nice and fast. Your RAM thing will store information such as matrices and data lists. If we are talking about the same thing, you cannot put a program in the RAM, says Wexus. Maybe not with the RAM cache program, but you can make a RAM disk and use it to store programs, but that comes with some risks, but also some rewards. It depends on how you set it up, I guess. But yeah, I guess with all this like RAM lying around, I want to put it to use, right? You see, 16 is more than enough for doing pretty much anything, even multitasking. But in Minecraft, the only thing you'd need more than 16 for is like multiple modded clients. And I figured, knowing me, I'll probably at some point end up playing modded again. So this time around I'll get 32 on the system. Also found out that clock speed doesn't really matter much past 2400. I wish I'd have known before I picked out the RAM. I learned about it after, fortunately, because I thought, you know, the faster RAM the better, but it only goes so far, it seems. There we go. Excellent, I'm going to look at the real world for 5 minutes, so I'm typing this bit right now without looking, says Xando. Your message was sent perfectly. I hope you can hear me while you look at the real world. Stop! Don't look at the computer screen. Jeez, you can hear me, that's enough. Someone there taking an eye break, you know, looking out for their own health. Getting in early on it. Always ask stream for advice, X, says BM Ittles. Advice with what? Specifically. Sync in Mind says, and 3,200 and 3,000 is fast enough for most people. I have 3,200, and I was originally going to get 4,000. The 4,000 was actually cheaper, but it wouldn't arrive in time, and I was, you know, desperate to get this computer built because my other one was not working at the time. And eventually I found out that it was the old graphics card, because I had a Frankenstein computer. The old graphics card had died, and it was the graphics card that tricked the software into rendering with the more modern graphics card. Now I've got Vegas 15, it does it straight with the modern one, which is fortunate. I reckon we'll get 2. I should have brought a third. This does not take long. I think it was inefficient of me. Oh, do you know what? I'll fill up the sand. I could fill up 2 sand. Do you know what? I might just fill up 4 shulker boxes worth. There you go. There you go. That's good. This took no time to get almost 1. So while we're here, you know, let's do the proper job, you know. We've got to grind out these materials for Hermitcraft. For the world's best nether hub, you know what I mean? Do you know what I am saying? Right. Just notice how kind of like dark and gloomy the music is. It's like funeral music. Today, my friends, is a very sad day. For we will be ending our streaming here on Twitch. No, I'm joking. You see, listen how grave this music is. I feel like someone just struck me with a sword and I'm slowly dying on the battlefield. That's how it makes me feel. You know? Is anyone else getting these slowly dying on the battlefield vibes? I've been betrayed. I've just realised I've been betrayed. It's like, I'm like William... Is it William Wallace who's the one who's betrayed, or is he the betrayer? I forget. Mad Meeper says, the music is so cool, I love moody stuff. So do I. So do I. I don't vibe with happy music very often. But I so easy a vibe with stuff that's like moody and dark. Just find it like a more interesting place, I guess. More meaningful. Tragic hero vibes, says Wimby. That's what we're getting now. We're getting all the tragic from the moors, from the cold moors of Scotland. That gravel is being brutally murdered, says the awesome kitty. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Here's the thing. I might run out of shovelage if we're going to fill up all these shulker boxes. I should really keep them in my inventory. I put them on the ground and thought I'll walk back here, but I might not. Wow, we've got a massive patch here. This is great. X, would you ever move to another country, says Super Cookie. Oh, I was talking about it when we had the old Article 13 stuff floating about. I don't think I would. Quite a sort of set. I really like routine. You know, whenever you go like seeking out or come across people like talking about how to live your life or whatever, a lot of the time you hear like travel broadens the mind. Totally agree with that. I do like to travel. I don't do it enough, I know, but like one of the things they say is like never stay in the same place, and although I kind of agree with that, I really just like structure and routine in life, and some people talk about how don't get stuck in the same structural routine, but like what if your routine's like good and it makes you happy and you've got all the things figured out, you know, like. So I'm quite a settled person, I guess. Mr. Junior says, how did the month-long yoga end up? I don't think you talked about it in your video, so I might be wrong though. It went great. I'm still doing it like every day, except I took 1 day off to rest my shoulder. Yeah, there's something to talk about. So for those of you that heard about my little shoulder niggle, let's call it that. It's a little bit worse today, and what's annoying is that I did some yoga yesterday when I said I'd rest, and when I was doing the yoga I could feel it. In the morning I couldn't, but I had to do my workout because I'm pretty much addicted to it, and I definitely made it worse, but it's not painful. It's just that sensation of, you know, that something's going to go wrong here, like if you keep messing about, right? But it's far from being painful yet. And I just need to rest it, and it's going to be difficult, but I think what I'm going to do is create some routines that just avoid doing anything with the shoulders, basically, and see if I can just sustain that for a few days, because I need to like exercise and work out. I love it. Every day I want to, you know, do something, so it makes you feel really good, and so I'll probably do like, I don't know, crunches, planks, squats, that kind of stuff, where your shoulders are going to mostly be static. I think I'll do that tomorrow, and then maybe find something else to do as well. Patcher says you're making me get all protective mummy voice. Stop and rest properly. I will. It's just every day that you like work out, it's like progress. It's every day you're doing the thing. It's the way forward. It's progress. So resting is always just feeling like, you know, I need to get back to it. And I know I've got to rest, and I did for a couple of days, and it didn't quite work. So I got to, you know, replan the strategy and go back to square one with it. I also brought some ice coolers, which can be used with hot water, and they're different to the ones that I have. You can apply them to the shoulder easily, because I put some ice on my shoulder and it didn't work because I didn't have the right type of like ice pack. So I've got some good stuff for that. Who died? Says Coconut. No one died. This music reminds me of a deserted desert, says Corelli. I wonder if the word desert has anything to do with the word desert. I think there might be some correlation there. Or causation. Jeez, I get so confused by those two. Knife Guy says, sorry for interrupting you from the game, but you didn't cover brown mushroom. Yeah, I did. Definitely covered it. Badger says, more likely to be closer to dessert as in leaf. As in leave. Yeah, no, what I meant... Oh, dessert as in leave. Well, like, dessert, though, or deserted, is sort of close to desert. There might be some correlation there, I think I know what I was trying to say. Hey, Asuma, do you miss the Notch apples? Can you add it in the data packs? Could add it, but I don't know. Actually, no, you can't because it's MBT data. I guess you'd have to do something hacky. I think there isn't a reasonable way to do something hacky yet, which is why we haven't added any crafting recipes for stuff with MBT data. You know? You know what I'm saying? Okay, we are grinding down that shovel. Should have brought 2 shovels. Gia Grasso says, assume I'm... Love your voice. Oh, thank you ever so much. Glad you enjoy the audio sounds of my vocal cords. Sweet vocal cords, bro! Oh... Hello YouTube, says that Jared. Just like that. I knew when I read that message, I knew exactly how you meant it. Badger is insistent that desert is to do with the desire to clear or leave the table. Leave the table? Dessert? You put dessert on a table when you're going to eat it? Okay, no, I'll stop. I'll just be winding you up at this point. Now I'm thinking about dessert. Oh, I'll be able to treat myself tomorrow. Tomorrow's my day off. And I have been under my calories. Well, every day I'm under, but big time yesterday and today. Hey X, why do you ever not show your face as Curious Cat? Oh, you're out of the loop. I've been showing the face for ages now, doing live cam, webcam on the live streams. Also, if you go to my second channel, there's a face reveal video. It's one of the most popular ones on the channel. Cadence says, X, you make me laugh. I'm glad I make you laugh. Laughing is good. I get a bit annoyed with myself sometimes. I feel like I don't laugh as much as when I was younger. And like I'll be watching... I tell you what really makes me laugh, my friends though. That's where real laughter comes from. It just occurred to me. That's it. I need to see my friends more. Goodness me, they make me laugh. But like watching comedies or whatever, I just don't get my funny bone tickled as much, you know. And you need that. You need a good old laugh. You need a good old chuckle. It's good for the soul. James Dean says, X, I was wondering if your fasting is a meal a day, and if so, what recipes do you use? My fasting is not a meal a day. It's 3 to 4, although I'd say 2 proper meals and 2 sort of snacky meals. But portion control is important. main thing is just to have a good grasp of, you know, like I would have given advice on this before I started calorie counting, and now I see like the massive benefit of calorie counting. If you use an app to count all the stuff that you're eating, like you get some real good informational feedback. Like you might just notice, hey, I don't get a lot of calcium or something like that, right? And it allows you to correct and adjust your diet. But the real thing is just to, with fasting, is just to eat the right amount. So if you're calorie counting, you know how much you need in a day, right? It should be, for most people, it's around 2,000 calories. And you just got to eat in that smaller window. So it might be a little bit uncomfortable to get used to, but I've gotten very used to it, like eating in a small window. Exodium says, I am new to Hermitcraft, but there is something that I don't understand. It looks like native survival, but you guys need too much stuff, like 2 chests full of gravel. I mean, why? So Sodium, like, we are not your average Minecraft players, okay? Much of the Hermitcraft server has been playing this game for a long, long time. Many of us have this, like, ambition to play the game on a large scale, and pretty much all of us are full-time YouTubers. We do this as a job, and that means that I get to put crazy amounts of hours into my videos, because instead of being at a 9 to 5, I'm, you know, putting those hours into making episodes, and that's why we choose to do stuff where you would need, you know, 2 or more shulker boxes full of gravel. Oh, creepy voice! Oh, turn the music off, Asuma. Why is there a creepy voice in my eardrum? I want to listen to creepy voices. Leave me alone. Okay? Oh, I love it. Did I put those back in my inventory and then I put them back down and left? There they are. Father of Apocalypse, says X. Will the Hermits ever do a large stream of just playing golf together? Maybe an idea for a live stream day. Yeah, we always talk about it, and certainly I encourage it, and then we never seem to make plans. They're always like those ideas that we're not sure when to do. I'd love to do that. I'd enjoy that. Like, stuff like Episodes is why we watch Hermitcraft, says Exoskeleton. There you go. There you go, the old Episodes. Not doing those again. Next season my my playstyle will change drastically. I'm definitely not doing anything on a large scale again. It's, well, I say again, you know, for that season. I really do want to try and focus on this idea of, like, put time into detail as opposed to scale. And I want to see what happens with that. Also, the time might free me up to do some other things as well. Like, I've had this game idea to do like a Magic the Gathering type cards thing with redstone for ages, and it's always just never feels like it's the right time. And perhaps if I were playing on a smaller scale, I would feel more comfortable with doing that. Are they starting a new server in 1.14, says Reveal Night? No, not at all. We've hardly played in this world. It's not even been a year yet. Okay, we've got the 2 boxes, just making sure. So someone else has been here. We established that earlier. And how much stuff have they tore out? Because we might have got like the last little bit. Actually, now that I think about it, there was actually some like back behind us. Oh, this is something that other people do, okay? When I play on servers, I am the person that has to mine every block, like especially with like sand. I can't just leave like little bits left in corners. I go in and mine out every little resource. And I know it's inefficient to like come and then pick up these little bits, but I have to do it. That's one of those OCD things that I should ditch, because it's a waste of time. X, are you into books and stuff? Says Mr. Pumpkinhead. I listen to books. I really enjoy listening to sciencey books about quantum theory and stuff like that. Mango Man says, I'm disappointed in how little games are on the server this season. Yeah, well, I think maybe by not having a district for it, it's discouraged people from doing it, but you can put up a game anywhere, really, and get people to play. I wouldn't mind doing something myself. I have had an idea to do a little Olympics thing, but again, because I'm always focusing on these like big grind projects, and I've always got these big lists of things to do, I never really quite suss out those ideas or find the time to go, oh, what can I do to make a game for the server, you know? I'm always stuck on this, you know, filling up boxes and materials grind. That's why I want to change it next season, right? I've got to change the way we play a little. And I think that would be good considering I've played like this for years, so changing it up is always good. Don't want to get stuck in the same old groove. We got a noise in the air, it's Ray Skiz, and Ray Skiz is resubscribing for 2 months. Ray Skiz, thank you ever so much for your support, I appreciate it, and I hope you enjoy the stream. We got another noise in the air, it's Jack Greed resubscribing for 4 months, saying all your talk about being healthily motivated me to, motivated me to start working out and eating better 2 months ago. Now I feel much better, not only physically but mentally. Thank you. No problem, Jack. I'm so glad to hear that you took on the talk and put it into action and found some benefit from it. That's amazing. Yeah, it gives you a huge mental boost as well. And you know, if you're new to it as well, you know, stick at it, because in my experience, it only just seems to grow with time. Like I don't know where the limit is yet, but I have not found it. Like that's why I'm so annoyed by injuring my shoulder, because I feel like I've just been on this, like, you know, really good trajectory, and it keeps growing. And yeah, I'll just say, yeah, awesome, keep going. Also, if you are working out and lifting weights, make sure you take the time to learn about form, and you know, learn it from multiple sources, because even the experts all have different opinions on how to do stuff, and generally I find, like, whenever you learn about anything, try and get information from multiple sources, and you'll just find perhaps, or maybe you won't, but through these multiple sources you'll find the stuff that seems to make the most sense, right? Like, if you end up on a sort of bro sciencey type YouTube channel and you see some guy swinging weights around, like, I can tell you now that ain't the way to do it. But if you browse enough channels and find the real experts, you'll notice, like, these things keep recurring, like, you know, make sure you have complete control of the weight you're using. Yeah, so that's just something I'd say, you know, like, make sure your form's good, don't swing the weights, and don't feel the need to go, you know, crazy heavy with lifting. It doesn't have to be done that way. It can be dangerous without good form. Mad Meeper says, my best friend does CrossFit. She finds that taking classes really helps with checking your form and keeping you motivated. It's something you can financially afford. Oh yeah, if you've got like an instructor with you, I'm sure they will be able to help you with your form tremendously. Reveal Knight is here, subscribe with Amazon Prime. Reveal Knight, thank you ever so much for your subscription, I appreciate it, and I hope you enjoy the stream, and thank you so much for your support. What's your favourite area? Futuristic, medieval, fantasy, or industrial? I think I'd say the shopping area, actually, because it's so well populated. We need to find, like, some proper gravel fields. We're not finding them at the moment, are we? What about using one of the neglected districts as a game district, says Braggy? I think it doesn't make sense to make a gaming district. Like, that was Season 4, that was Season 5, it was Season 3 as well. I think giving it a rest and just, you know, decentralizing things. The other thing is, if we do go, let's have a gaming district now, and no one makes a game, that'd be kind of sad, wouldn't it? Like, I think we just let the games pop up wherever they need to. I don't enjoy mining it on a hill. Who is your favourite hermit, says T-Fox? Evil X, definitely Evil X. The Fantasy Gaming says, people on the Plot World server called the Fantasy District the Fantasy Gaming District. That's interesting. I don't think there's even a game that's been built there, because there hasn't been any games, right? Unless I'm forgetting something obvious. I mean, golf is a game on the server, right? And there you go. Imagine if that was confined to a district. I mean, the golf thing that Cub found on is amazing. You've got to have a lot of like I said this the other stream tonight, you've got to have a lot of passion for golf and a lot of passion for Minecraft to do that. It's a crazy project. It turned out great as well. Alright, looks like we got to stock up some more of this gravel. I think all we'll do is we'll get a shovel's worth, go back to the base, go repair the stuff, and then go get a shovel's worth of sand. Shovel? Yeah, the shovel. Why did that sound so strange in my mind for a second? I don't know. McDonald Chupa says, that little laugh after you said evil X, adorable. Yeah, I have that weird little laugh or whatever it is. And I can't really control it. Except I did then. And do you know why I did then? Because I wasn't thinking about it. It just that's like accents, right? You ask me to laugh on command and I can't do it. But those little laughs that I have that people point out, they're very like a reflex. And if ever I want to use it, like every now, I think, what was it, in the battle rap, originally I was thinking of doing this sort of goofy rap with like little haha laughs everywhere, and I couldn't make myself do it. I had the microphone, I was like, right, let's get a bunch of these haha noises, and I just couldn't do it. I just couldn't make myself do it. Oh! It's my favourite troll song. Who remembers this song? From probably like 5 years ago. Used to use it for trolling. Oh, it's such a good song. X, are you happy or sad that Evil X hasn't been on recently, says Crossfire? I'm fine with it. Like it's like I've been saying, you know, I gotta have proper inspiration to do Evil X stuff. You know, because I just felt like the last time wasn't so great. And it needs to be properly inspired, and yeah, I just don't want it to be like some sort of thing that I keep doing and not really feeling. Like I've got episode 800 coming up and it won't be an Evil X thing. You know, I'll save it until I've got some proper motivation or some crazy idea, you know. I don't think I'll have that anytime soon. Kind of looks like someone came in here and cleared out the gravel, but not this bottom bit, which is sort of strange. I mean, the best way to mine stuff is to hit up multiple rows at once, like that. Ah. Apparently there's water behind it. We'll embrace the water. I hope that it pushes out all the gravel over to one side. That'd be nice. Or to one spot. MVP Johnny says, X, how did you make the series so long? Like other people are like 50 and you're episode 800. My number goes across all seasons, and I've been here since season 1. Since the very first moment. By the way, we've got a noise in the ear from A2597 who's resubscribed for 8 months saying, keep it up, love Hermitcraft. Thank you, my man. Oh, keep up the Hermitcraft. Thank you so much for your support. Yeah, I'm really, like, I don't like using the word proud too often, or at all, really. I find pride a bit of a strange thing, but I definitely, like, proud in some respect of, you know, having that 800 episode number. It's a crazy thing to do, but when we started, I knew I'd do 100 episodes. And then beyond that, I didn't really know. What is your favourite build that is not your own, says T-Fox? I really do like the G-Team base. I will say that. I know we've taken the mick out of it during the war, but it's an amazing build. There's a lot of the stuff Scar does is just unbelievable. The volcano, the islands he's built, just absolutely breathtaking. There's lots of cool stuff in the shopping districts. Probably, now that I'm trying to like run through all the different builds in my head, I've got to say, I think Scar probably takes the cake with that build, doesn't he? He takes the biscuit. Oh, I want a biscuit. Why do we have to talk about food? Let's play a game. I want y'all in chat to not just say the name of a food, but describe it. Don't use too many words. Just try and make like a mouth-watering sentence for food. Right, we're gonna torture me. We're gonna play a game where I get tortured. When you tuned into today's stream, you're thinking, I hope I get to torture X today. Someone put hungry. That doesn't quite work. Soft and sweet chocolate. Pineapple pizza. Oh. Crunchy rolled oats covered in smooth dark chocolate. No! Creamy ice cream. I tell you what, Cadbury's cream egg every time. All 3 words. Cadbury's cream egg. That's it. Onion pizza. I'll eat onion on a pizza. I like onion. Baked fish with garlic, butter, and herbs. Oh. Oh. Microwave leftover burrito for 90 seconds. Jeez, I tell you what, I like cold pizza. Who likes cold pizza? I'm telling you now, the best thing about having a pizza is having some slices to put in the fridge and eat the next day. I'm not even joking. Cold pizza is almost better than hot pizza. I don't know why. It's just something about it. Once it's been hot and cooled down and then made cold, the taste just transforms into something magical. Drashin says, I hate cold pizza. Gee, so passionate about your hatred. Just for a pizza. Goodness me. We've unleashed a beast. We've unleashed the monster. Best breakfast made, yeah. Ooh, bit of cold pizza. We got Fira Lowell here, gifting subs. Thank you so much, Fira, for supporting the community and gifting subs. If you hear your name being read, you are now a subscriber. Fane Athillo, Somebody 638881, and Mix Inu, by the way, I love the artwork that you make on Twitter. If ever you make some, please tag me so I see it. I really, really like your art style. If you are the same person, of course. You probably are. It's a unique name. Thera, thank you again. Appreciate it ever so much. Nice of you to do that. I love some granola and milk, says 37. Oh, granola oats. My Achilles heel. I love granola. What an amazing breakfast. Totally sugary, though. Totally sugary. That's why I stopped eating it. Now I eat muesli and porridge oats. Jeez. Put a bit of fruit in it, though. Oh, it's nice. I can't stop thinking about food. This was a terrible idea. I thought I was being funny. Now I'm genuinely feeling sad. Just made myself feel sad. Oh. Dairy of Madness says, to be fair, porridge oats are awesome. They are awesome. Yeah. They totally are. Right. I know we could do some more gravel digging here, but I think we should move on. Let's. I wonder if there's like a portal around here. Okay, can't decide if it wants to eat or not. We got a noise in the air. Cheers and bits here from Hamstap85 saying a warm gyro from the New York street vendor with seasoned rice and red sword. What is a gyro? I mean, seasoned rice and red sauce sounds nice. But what is a gyro? Hamstap, thank you so much for the cheers and bits. I appreciate it. I did actually see your message in... Oh no, I probably saw the bits message in chat just a second ago. That makes sense. Okay, I don't really see a portal anywhere. So I'll just go ahead and assume that there isn't one. So we've got to fly all the way back. And I am not going in the right direction. That is the correct direction. Okay, cool. Euros, how it's pronounced. Paneer, someone says. Paneer is cheese, right? Oh, sag paneer. Oh, an onion bhaji. Oh, I'm torturing myself again. Oh, I could really go for a curry. I could really go for a curry. Okay, we're going to infinite fly our way back. Music getting more adventurous, says Mr. Magic. Oh, yes, it is. Got a feeling the 40-40 thing might be 35, actually, but... Oh, look, someone was mining over here. That's not the mining desert, either. I don't think it is, anyway. Or maybe it is. I think I might have gone... No, wait, what am I thinking? That way a bit? Okay, did we go past this building before? Oh! I built that building! Oh, it took me a while to realise what it was! And now it makes complete sense as to where it is in proximity to my base. Goodness me. Oh, crafties with a definition of the gyro there. I am hungry now. Ugh, food. I never do the like indulging. I just never go, oh, do you know what, today I'll just go and eat something. I never do that. I don't know when I should do that. It feels like it's always wrong to do that. It's probably not a good way to feel about it. Okay, so we did 3 and a bit, so we can probably take 3 and a 4th with us to the next location. Peeps are saying derp. What's the derp? What is the derp? Father Apocalypse says, not a derp, not a derp, not a derp. He has received the gift that is at the bottom of the hole, right? Yes, I have received it. You forgot your build? Oh. I mean, it wasn't particularly unique or identifiable. It was kind of just a grey box of stone bricks. I mean, I don't see any of you going, that's that building that you built, X. I didn't see no one in chat saying that. Oh. Oh. Okay, up we go, up we go. Now I want macaroni and cheese. Thanks, Asuma, Sig, Igneous Potatoes. I want macaroni and cheese too. Oh, I really do. I think tomorrow I'm definitely going to have to just indulge. I think I'd like to plan my indulges more, actually. Like, social, you know, gatherings or whatever. Have some takeaway food. That's what you've got to save it for, really. Because everyone loves food, and enjoying it with others is always fantastic. Right, so why we got no spawning going on over here, eh? Hey. Where you at, Pigman? Make 5 more shovels so you don't have to repair as often, says Beardful. I could do, but we're just going to repair this, do the other trip, and then that'll be it. We've got a crazy noise in my eardrum! It's none other than Ponybutts resubscribing for 39 months. That's an emerald face in chat, saying, don't mind me, just going to see if I can do some science. Do some science, Pony. Also, throw your face in chat so peeps can see the emerald. The emerald is real. Thank you, Pony, as always. What other XP farms are there on this server? There's the one that we built. Ah, False is working on the hub. Cool. That's awesome. Let's see if we can find her. And then kill her and use the farm while she's dead. Genius plan. What a great way to interact with our friends. Kill False, says 001. Jeez. Jeez Louise. Okay, so I don't see False up here on the ceiling, but it's a very big ceiling. It's a very, very big ceiling. I don't see False removing any stone bricks, so I'm going to guess. Okay, that wall went all the way over to that side. That was me. Nothing going on over here. This is going to be a glorious project. Okay, that's where False is. Whoa! GG False! MVP! That is a lot. Okay, I might be gathering more than we need to finish this right now. If anyone here is in False's chat, just let her know. Wait, I can talk to her in... I'm a buffoon sometimes, I swear. Can all the old people out there go tell False? because I can't talk to her in the chat. Jeez, whatever. Why do y'all tune in and watch me, eh? It's part of one big scam, just to make me think that I'm some sort of Minecraft player, really, isn't it? Clearly I'm not. Oh yeah, this thing's going to be slow for the stream. Actually. I forgot how slow this was. This is like an AFK design. There we go, awesome. We'll be here forever. Jeez, what a derp. What a buffoon. Alright, sweet, let's go. Oh yeah, my repair shop. Oh, what? How do I forget these things? I knew I'd done something. We could use the kelp farm. I haven't checked that thing in a long time. Or any of my shops, really. Let's try that then. I bet my shop's all used up. Okay, I'll give you a derp. You'll get 1 derp point. Are you happy now? You can't ask for another one. Yeah, I'm actually gonna make the black concrete for my own projects. This stream that we're doing was the idea, although we might really not have the time to time lapse it. Let's think about that. No, we're definitely going to do it this stream actually, because I really want to start work on the base. Yeah, so I want to use it for my project first, the stuff that I've got. But I will definitely have... Where am I going? Well, actually, before you call me a goof, right? Before you thought I didn't know where I was going. I planned it all along. Okay, up here we are. We're not down there. I had a feeling this might be the case. I haven't done any maintenance in months. Uh-oh. Our customers might be angry. Uh-oh. It's all used up, every little bit. No one's messaged me and said it's full or anything, though. X, we can't see the number of derps, someone is saying. Oh, that's a bit odd. Yikes. I've got a feeling some things are breaking again. I've noticed. Let's have a quick look what's going on with that. Hello, what's going on here? Oh, I see. Yeah, I've noticed this. It keeps forgetting what file it looks at for various things. That's a bit annoying. Where is it then? Where is derp.exe? There it is. Alright. Yeah, that shouldn't break. I fixed it the other day. I noticed one of the other ones had broken itself as well. Jens, welcome to the stream. Eye breaks does never lie to you. Yeah, I'm supposed to do an eye break, aren't I? We'll wait. Well, we don't even have to wait room the XP farm because it's instant, but looks like we're all out. Okay, so now we've got to go to the kelp farm. I'm going to fly to the kelp farm. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to look away from the screen. I'm looking away from the screen. You're thinking you're going to crash into something. No, we're not going to do it now. How's your shoulder doing today, X? Says Jens. I talked about it a little bit earlier. Not so great, really, because I did some yoga yesterday when I kind of told myself I'd take the whole day off. And that definitely put a bit of weight on it. And then today I worked out and it didn't feel so great. Like, it's not painful. It's just like a bit of a numb sort of sensation of, you know, don't keep doing this. And I'm just going to have to rest it. I'm going to have to figure something out. Olivia says you can't read chat when you're looking off screen. Yeah, I'm not reading chat. That's not a thing that's happening. I need a smeltable item. And somewhere in here there's usually a redstone block. No. I guess we'll need this. And then that. Cobblestone. Redstone. How does this work again? You can hear the noises of, what are those, trapdoors opening and closing or something? Okay, let's take that. Oh, this one at the end hasn't done a lot of work. Not enough to do it the whole way, eh? Let's try the next one. This is some amazing funeral music, right? It's like a beautiful funeral. Just attending a beautiful funeral together right now with this crazy music. I love this. What record is this? He's got so many in there. Some of them so different. King of Nothing, Slave to No One. I enjoyed the Endless Realms one. This one though's got some seriousness. It's a funeral for Asuma's brain, says Pony. Cheers, Pony. Just dropping in to destroy me. Thank you. Oh, let's make sure we're holding it. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, and I just remembered something. To all the peeps watching, this is perfect time to do an eye break as well. Also, I don't have this set up for me to do it efficiently. But to all the peeps watching, totally lost my train of thought. What is this? 1 week from today? No, 6 days from now. Our 1 year anniversary of Let's Play Minecraft together. Full day of streaming from all the peeps on the server. So, put that in your calendar. You know what I mean? Anyway, we'll take this opportunity to take an eye break. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to look away from the screen. And I was just telling you to put it in your calendar. And you're opening your phone. You're opening up your Google Calendar app. No! Put it down. Look away. Don't check your email. Peeps, it's the part of the stream that everyone's always so excited for, where I tell you not to watch the stream and to give your eyes a break by looking away. Do you know why? Because I care about your health, and those doctors, they say for every hour you're staring and squinting at these little screens we have in our pockets, shining bright lights into our eyes, you need 5 minutes of rest. Because it's not natural. So I'm just taking a moment to look away. I'm not doing anything. I'm a lazy streamer. I'm just sitting there doing nothing. I'm also drinking some water because I'm replenishing my fluids. Make sure you drink lots of water throughout the day, peeps. Also, make sure you've opened a window. If you're in a stuffy room and it's not well ventilated, your brain may be operating at a lower capacity. That is some real hard science. Get ventilated, get smarter. That's my attitude. Okay. I know you're all sick of me being a goofball. Let's get back to this Hermitcrafting Minecrafting thing, you know what I mean? Mart says, thanks for caring about our health. I'm glad I'm appreciated. My care is appreciated. Dragonplay says, my bedroom is not stuffy. But if your brain was not operating at full capacity, you'd be a poor judge of how stuffy it is. Make sure you open a window. I'm messing with you. I spent half the time here staring at my tat, which is what is nonsense about an eye break. What is this? Pony, you know what the eye break is all about, jeez. Asuma, why's your music got creepy voices? Let's enjoy the creepy voice together. Come on! Please! Not a derp! Hashtag not a derp. Okay? Hashtag not a derp. Oh! Ah! Oh! Oh! Jeez! We died last time we were flying around in the Nether. The eyes of the hermit are yellow, peeps. Are you listening to this announcement?
Others say that he has never spoke to another human being in his whole life, and he only understands.
This voice is epic.
Bygone murmurs. No one knows, but one thing is for sure. If someone
Name please, as I live in Sweden and it's cold right now. Please don't make me open a window, but think of the increased brain capacity.
needs several dragons to keep him prisoner,
Right, we need sand and we need an area where it ain't been mined, basically. This all looks like sandstone. Still looks a lot like sandstone. Let's go over to that desert temple. That's probably been raided. Aha! Sand! Glorious sand! How does that song? Wait, I don't even know what the word for sand is. What is that? What is that? I've got a song in my head and I know zero of the lyrics. I know one word, glorious. I know one word of the song that's stuck in my head. Food, glorious food. That's it. Yeah, I had a feeling the next words had something to do with food. Like cold ham and mustard. That's what came into my head. Oh, ham and mustard. Oh, suits you, sir. Food, glorious food. Custard and mustard, apparently. It's from Oliver. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Classic little bit of... when was the original movies of that made? You're torturing yourself again, says Doggy Bowl. Yeah. Yeah, I am. It's true. Hayley Bailey says X has food on the brain. I do. I'm starving. Badger said Scorchio. And the weather today is Scorchio. Oh. I was made back in September, says a half 99. Okay. 1969 apparently. Alright. If you need sand, just do to the Gulf and dig bunkers. Yeah, let's just go over to Cub Fans custom built bunkers and dig them up. That's a good way to get sand right there. Cub won't mind. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? That's disrespectful to Cub. No, it's not. He shouldn't have put the sand there if he didn't want it mined. Dastardly combat, says 011. 011? OL1? Oliver Winter says, hey, X, enjoyed the stream so far, but need to go now. Well, have a great rest of your day, whatever you're doing. Thanks for tuning in. You can eat while I look at my screen. I'm not going to be eating. I wouldn't eat in stream, that would just be weird. You don't want to hear me chomping down on food. Stellian, thank you so much for tuning in and moderating as always. I appreciate it. Go do you, do your IRL stuff, and have a great day. Thank you as always, Stellian. ASMR eating, says Oscilla. Oh god, no. Oh god, no. I hope that's not a thing. It's probably a thing. It's the internet. Everything's the thing. Jeez, there's probably a thing about things, isn't there? If there isn't one, we just created it. Right, there we go. And this. And that. Kablamo. Cats are best, says, what other hobbies do you have other than video games? Video games is not my hobby, it's my job. How many times do I have to explain this? I'm not a gamer. Daft Ninja says, why steal Mumbo's sand from his island or the cliffs of the country club when you can just steal it from their chests and save yourself the digging? Brilliant. Wonderful. Les Shorty is here. He subscribed for 2 months, saying, I think Grian has some sand in his carts at the shopping district. I don't really use the shopping district very much. I don't know why. I always just try and do stuff myself. I know the shopping district is very convenient, but yeah, just, you know, sand, go to a desert. That's how I think. Where is your second shovel? I believe it's in my backpack. Are you making concrete? Says Never Snows. Yes, for the Never Hub. Dominicus1165 is here subscribing with Amazon Prime. Dominicus, thank you so much for your support. I appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying the stream and having a good time hanging out with us as we play here on the HC server. Cats are Best says, that is my question. What are your hobbies? I like running. I like weightlifting. I like... Jeez, playing guitar, that made me sad. Because I haven't played in ages. I love cooking and eating. I enjoy watching football. I like doing yoga. That's kind of me. That's pretty much me. I like drinking tea. Suma, do you play chess, says Mr. Manager? Whenever, I will always take up an opportunity to play chess with someone. I like chess. Chess is very cool. Play some guitar, young man, says Jess. I've totally fallen out of favour with it. I can't even pick it up for fun. It's like... I stuck at it so hard for so long, got so far, and then just kind of fell on my face with it, really. I'm fine with it. I know I'll play it again one day, but it just... I think right now it just doesn't really fit in. At some point I'll figure it out. Football or soccer, says Ridge Runner. Oh, I meant football, okay? Not egg-shaped handball. Alright? I like egg-shaped handball as well as it goes, okay? The Super Bowl was boring, but I like the sport. But I'm talking about that game where your foot makes contact with the ball. Goodness me. Humbly B says, your hobbies are like mine except for the football thing. Well, watch some football then, jeez. Find any? Oh yeah, I didn't reply. So the kicking part of American football, says Firulol. Yeah, it makes up a tiny, tiny bit of it. I would not name the sport after a thing you do a little bit in the game, you know? But there's lots of that. There's lots of that throwing the egg-shaped ball around, isn't there? With your hands. Better off calling it handball, really, I think. I don't really care. I'm only having a goof. A goof and a gaff. What's that from? A goof and a gaff. Oh, goodness me, I've been watching something where they say that. I can't remember what that is. H3H3, yeah, of course it is. The old H3 podcast. Having a goof and a gaff in the correct opinion zone. That's something. That's one of my hobbies. Listening to podcasts and listening to books. I assume we have a bunch of H3H3 fans here. I'm a huge fan of those two. And I'll tell you, I've got this thing. For anyone who watches the podcast, right? I have this thing with laughter, right? When you're watching something with your friends and they laugh, it's funnier. And, like, I think hearing other people laugh cues you. Or it might just be me, because, like, I'm a dum-dum and I don't pick up on the joke, right? But, like, having other people laugh is great. And I always thought that Ela's like role as like being there laughing at the jokes that Ethan cracks all the time, like actually does like a heck of a lot, because it doesn't have a laugh track or anything, but it is more suited to hearing the laugh of the audience. I think his comedy style is suited to having like an audience's laugh come back. And when they do the podcast, every now and then you can hear the people in the back who are like the Ian the intern and all of this. You can hear them, and you can hear them laugh, and it's like the best cue ever, because he's so witty. Sometimes I don't pick up on like the things that he's saying, And it's really great just to hear that subtle laugh in the background. Don't know if anyone else noticed that or thinks the same way. I just felt like telling you that. Because whenever I listen to it, I think about that. I'm like, I'm glad you can hear them in the background, because it's like, oh, yeah, now I get it. Like, a lot of the time. You know what I mean? Do you know what I'm saying? Right, we got noises in the ear from Buzzer, Beezer, and Scrubnub. Thank you to the both of you ever so much for your subscriptions. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the support. Never lie to you says, how long do the podcasts last? I may go and watch them later. They're a couple of hours long. Podcasts, I think, you don't sit and watch. They're more listening. But, you know, like, there are reasons to look at the screen sometimes. So, I generally listen to the H3 at the weekend when I'm cooking. It's a really great time to enjoy it. Another... Whoa, I don't want to go down here. Another podcast I'm a big fan of is the Joe Rogan podcast. And I would actually recommend checking out one to anyone who's interested in what's going on in the world, what's like happening with technology and jobs and the economy. If any of that stuff like interests you, he did one with a presidential candidate named Andrew Yang, and it was really great. I really liked their discussion, but they were talking about how a lot of jobs are going to be automated, trucking jobs and delivery jobs, as electronic cars and self-driving cars start to replace people's normal jobs. And it was a really interesting discussion, and they were talking about universal basic income and calling it the freedom dividend, and pointing out that Alaska has actually had universal basic income for 37 years, something like that. Anyway, really great discussion, a really like level-headed discussion as well, I felt. Jimbo Slice says it was great. It was a good one, wasn't it? It was a good one. Don't watch the Bill Blur episode though, mate. It's so awkward, says Phoenix Down. I watched that one. The thing with awkwardness is, when has it happened to me? Sometimes, like, I don't know, you'll see a comment where someone will be like, awkward silence, and I'll be like, that silence wasn't awkward to me. I think like awkwardness is like a little bit self-imposed sometimes. I watched the Bill Burr one. I didn't think it was awkward. I very much picked up on though that they weren't on the same wavelength. Like Bill Burr likes to talk a lot, and you got to kind of let him talk. And I think Ethan likes to run through the questions, and they didn't kind of like find the wavelength. But I wouldn't call it awkward. I don't know. Didn't seem so to me. Just you could tell it weren't quite going to plan. What's the best way to listen to podcasts? Spotify, says Riffraff. All the podcasts I listen to, Sam Harris is another great one, are on YouTube, and I have YouTube Premium, so I download them to my phone and just use the YouTube app to listen to it. That's how I listen. That's how I enjoy my podcasts. So what podcasts are you talking about exactly? Because I've never listened to them, says Sean Hugh. Well, the cool thing about podcasts is that there is a massive, massive range of them out there. Some of the funniest, best podcasts you'll ever listen to are the first really, really big ones, which were Ricky Gervais, Carl Pilkington, and Stephen Merchant. And they are glorious, those old podcasts. Some of the funniest stuff you'll ever hear. And then, you know, that was my introduction to podcasts, and I never really checked out too much until recently when started getting into these Joe Rogan podcasts, because he's kind of like the king of podcasting at the moment. And then there's so many people that do podcasts. I think you just got to spend a little bit of time to investigate and find things that you like. But podcasts are like sort of like a radio show, but it's in the format of something you download and listen to in your own time. And you know, they can be like interviewee or chatty, comedic. There's all sorts of different types, and I think most people will be able to find a podcast that they like. This is some bury me now. I'm being buried alive. Funeral music again. Goodness me, why do I put this stuff on? This is supposed to be cheery, these live streams, aren't they? Badger says, I used to have a podcast and now it's the cringiest thing ever. I think I understand what you're getting at. I used to do poetry when I was younger, and now I go and read, and I'm like, oh, why'd you say that? Oh, I'm exaggerating a bit though. I don't like cringe at stuff really. It's like, of course you're young, you're gonna write some silly stuff. Badger says Emo X, brilliant. I don't really listen to podcasts, I'm more of a visual person, so I prefer reading books at night, says the Fantasy Gaming. It's interesting that you say visual and then say book, because podcasts have, like, you know, a video of the people chatting, and books are words for which you create the images in your head. I guess that's probably what you mean by visual, right? Like, you like to imagine more. Whereas, I guess the thing with podcasts is, like, you follow along the conversation. So for me, that experience, like, kind of gets my mind ticking over and thinking about it as well. Like, you'll hear their thoughts and you'll think what you think about it. Give us an eulogy. Oh, like a Rendog thing. Today, we bury the remains of Rabbity the rabbit, who was a brave old rabbit out here in the desert until some sand fell on his head. We bury you today, young chap, and say goodbye, and hope that you have all of the carrots in Rabbity heaven. I don't know what that was. Hopefully you enjoyed that. I'm now questioning my sanity. R.I.P. Rabbit. Now a poem, says Humbly Bee. Now a poem. Ashley Klaus says, "Lo, I just got here to see that. Welcome. Nice time to join, I guess." Now he questions his sanity, says Exoskeleton. We've been questioning your sanity for years. Oh. Do beacons affect sand mining, says Cats are the best. No, because it's already instant, so you can't get faster than instant, basically. Not in this game, anyway. The funeral stuff is really going to your head. It's going to my head. I just realised how, like, moody the vibes of this record are. I love it. It's great. I don't know, I just haven't heard it in a while. It just feels very raw and fresh, I guess, is what's going on. Kingo says, X losing your marbles again, pretty much. Just another normal stream. Fozzie, welcome to the stream. Fozzie says, good evening, Asuma and everyone else. Good evening yourself, welcome to the stream. Fozmeister General, that's what I'm going to call you. The Fozmeister General. You've been digging gravel and sand for 1.5 hours. Take a break and do something else, says Never Lie to You. I will do what I need to do, you know. We will hang out and mind the blocks and chat and chill. And we will get the resources we need to do the things that we're going to do in the future in another stream, probably. Fozmeister General, I approve, says Fozzie. Good. Don't know why that came to my mind, but it did. Maybe switch to spa music. It's not a very known genre of music, but I listen to it whenever I'm stressed. I've not heard of spa music. That sounds interesting. Spa is in like spa and bath? Like a sauna or something different? Sparring, like fighting? Is that what sparring is? Jeez, I don't know. Making myself sound uneducated now, because I am uneducated. Platinum Doodle says New Age. New Age can be a bit of a finicky term for music, though. So can many, actually. Unless you're talking about... Ow! Butts! Stupid butts! Picked up one with stuff in it. Like waves and relaxing tones, says the dudette. That sounds like something I would like. What, like soundscapey, dreamscapey type stuff? Ambient, like deep space ambient. I love that kind of stuff. In fact, well, actually no, this isn't quite the same thing. But one of the things I like is drones to like fall asleep to or whatever. One of the best drones is the what is it? The Next Generation Star Trek. The engine sound, like the hum. Someone like got it and like looped it for 10 hours, and it's like perfect to fall asleep to. Just this gentle starship hum. Oh. Burzum's dark ambient stuff is pretty cool, says Zyosba. Yeah, man. Tom Het, like, that song gives me absolute chills. I don't listen to it very often. It's like one of those songs I preserve, you know. And the other one that I do listen to a lot is the 25-minute track. That's absolute genius music. I don't know, it's so minimal yet so powerful, and cool, I've listened to that song a gazillion times. I love that one. Have you heard of Left Field? Says Haley Belly. Yeah, absolutely. I listen to Left Field every now and then. You can probably just get rid of the fish, considering how many your base generates, says Gushy. That's a good idea. You can just get rid of it. Why did I not think of that? Stormwing and Chief Flamehead both say, I love Star Trek TNG. The sentences are almost identical. Next Generation is great. Apparently, Stuart Patrick has signed up to do another Star Trek series revolving around Picard. And I was like, yes, that's some absolutely amazing news. It will never be as good as TNG. But boy oh boy am I excited for that. The new Star Trek show on Netflix is sort of alright. It's kind of very up and down. Some bits are good, some not so much. Chief Flamehead says, no way! I know, right? No way! Fozzie says, I've never seen an episode of Star Trek. Do yourself a favour. Look up like a best list of TNG and maybe pick like 1 or 2 episodes and watch them and see if you like them or not. I adore the philosophical episodes. Like a lot of the show, like although you know they're going to go on an adventure, exploring space or whatever, like they always seem to like plug into these deep ethical questions about like problems you could potentially face, or ones that are like reflective to what's actually going on in the world sometimes. And there's some really, really amazing ones. And one of my favourite ones is the one where Data wants to have a child, and he's an android, he's a robot, and they have this like ethical discussion throughout the whole show. And there's just so many like amazing things that he says about wanting to raise his own child and create his own robot. And yeah, a really, really fantastic show. One of the best. Orange Pineapple says, ever watched Black Mirror? Yeah, I've seen all of Black Mirror. It's good. Black Mirror is quite decent. Sometimes I find it's a little bit kind of obvious, and it's very dark though. That's one thing. It retains like this uncomfortable edge to it, which is clever. I always prefer Voyager, says Liam Smith. Do you know what? I liked Voyager, but I found that Janeway was like a very like flippant captain. You know, one minute it's throw the rulebook out the window, and the next it's stand by the rules no matter what. I don't know, but it's a good show. A vote for DS9 here, says Tyrius. I've not seen DS9. I'm an R about watching it, because apparently the first like 3 seasons aren't very good. But then like you get into some like epic saga stuff, but it's all like very political, I think, is the idea. You like see the war from a more governance kind of side. Whew, we are collecting this sand, aren't we? Peter Org says, I heard Janeway wasn't good. I wouldn't say she wasn't good. I mean, she's a good character and it kind of works, but I just found like over the series she wasn't very like consistent. Probably just down to like the way they wrote the show. Like Picard was a very consistent character, but not so much for Janeway. Right, do you know what? I feel like we'll take a little bit of a break from doing this now. My goodness me, did we get some sand today, eh? Gillendor says, I like Battlestar Galactica and prefer that over any Star Trek. I've not seen that one. I think we talked about that the other day. Beats, Bears, Battlestar Galactica. Oh. Yeah, we talked about that the other day. Having these like weird POG cards or something like that, and I think it was Battlestar Galactica. What is that old show where troopers used a portal to go to other dimensions? Stargate SG-1. That used to be on Sky. Sky 1. That started with a movie, actually. I remember the movie being alright. And then all of a sudden it became a TV series. Woo! There we go. We got a noise in the ear from Gut Grinder! Woo! You sound like a friendly person I want to meet, Gut Grinder. Love the username. Thank you so much for the subscription. Appreciate the support. Joe's Beanstalk, says Badger. Yeah, Joe's Beanstalk is superb. Yeah, I do enjoy that build ever so much. Revenge! Sort of, because we didn't kill it. Go on then, let's get our actual revenge. Oh, double revenge. The revenge is doubled. Oh, jeez, not again. Okay, I don't want any more revenge, I'm sorry. I've learnt my lesson. Oh, there was lava there. Oh wait, how do I get back in? Because all of this is done. Aha, there's a gap. There's a gap. I'm in. Woohoo. Okay. That was funny. That was funny. R.I.P. in peace, says Gut Grind. Does that mean rest in peace in peace? Or rest in pieces in peace? I don't know. I don't know. Do you know, I feel a little bit down, people. I feel... My brain's not fast enough. I was just like, oh, the music's very sad. Oh, but I couldn't think of a reason why I'm sad. I'm a sad-o, you can say that. Jeez. This is the wrong way. Let's go down there. It's the perfect opportunity for a sad little tale. Time to start walking into the setting sun, says Spangleboot. Exactly. You're a sad Suma. Hunterm3480 for donation, saying, I hope everyone is having a great day and keep warm in this cold weather. Yes, wherever you are, if it's cold, wrap up. Don't open that window, okay? Lower the brain function. Increase the body's warmth. It's a compromise. If you weren't here earlier, that'll make no sense. But Hunterm342, thanks so much for your contribution and support. It's appreciated. And yeah, hope you enjoy hanging out with us today. The music sounds like the music from TNG, says King Android Gaming. TNG. The Next Generation. It's got to be a different TNG, I think. Right, let's get all of these sandy gravel things in. Over here we'll put the cod away. And now we need some ink. Ha, I have a little bit. That's probably not enough for what I want to do. Don't know how much of this we actually need. Wait, I think I just managed to confuse myself somehow. Why am I confused? Why am I confused? That is a big question. I do not know. Something about that confused me. Okay, that's it. So we got way more gravel than we did sand, I see. Okay, so let's put all of this stuff in here. Also, we should separate the concrete from the other stuff. I just realised I destroyed my concrete maker. Why would I destroy it? Full said if you need some, ask her, says Elliot. I don't think she did. Gut Grinder says, also I blame Asuma for dragging me into Hermitcraft. He double hockey sticks. Double H-E double hockey sticks. Hex? I don't know what that means. You have plenty of black concrete, don't I, the fool, says MVP Johnny. No, I don't. This is my own little stash for the thing that I wanted to do this stream that we're not going to have time to do. I wanted to... Oh, do you know what? I haven't even got it loaded. But I guess we could go mine those diamonds. Let's go... Oh, jeez! Wings didn't engage. Hockey stick equals L. Hermitcraft hell? What? I'm so confused. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, I love this one. This is a great song. I'm so glad. Do you know what? We haven't listened to Orang for ages because I just forgot it to put on my streamable music list, and then I always referred to that and picked something. And then I was like, I haven't put Orang on here. What's wrong with me? What kind of buffoon am I? Do you know, I got an idea for something we can do in here that doesn't require time-lapsing. Yeah, I know what we're going to do next. X, you should try and play Star Trek Online. I do not want to pick up any other games at the moment. I'm a werewolf, not a swearwolf, says Gut Grinder. Interesting. Pause the video, assume Earthtooth needs to pee. I mean, you could pause it yourself, couldn't you? Resume it when you get back. Does Twitch let you do that? Let's I basically got to restart, so let's load it back up. No more Minecraft for you. You've all been naughty. No. When this week is over, we spend 10 hours of X. Don't you mean 14? If I do the weekend, that is. X has the 900k, that's pretty expensive. Says one snipe. Yeah, I kind of just, I was like, give me the thing that's the best, you know? So I don't have to worry about it. Have the best performance for Minecraft, supposedly. What am I trying to do here? Yeah, I'm trying to load Minecraft back up and being a goof. Twitch Craftable says, I used to be active on the XPD server when switched over to the Respawn network. Alright, it's now part of the Asumaverse. It's the Asumaverse plot world, is what it's known as today. It might not be the same plot world. I think we did have a reset once. We've had 2 over time. I think the reset might have come after the Respawn network or just before it. Oh geez, there's a lot of people on Let's Play Minecraft together right now. We're going on here. And we're back, peeps. Right, so can I think I can do a thing here. So if we go all the way down. Right, there's the floor. Oh, I think literally that is... So I could fill in the space down below with blocks. Why are there lots of mobs when there's so many torches in that area? Well, this might just be a fantastic reason to slab all of this. Let's slab it. Father Apocalypse says, X, go to the mall to see Rendog's crazy outfit. What's going on here then? So we want to drop off our gravel and our sand and our valuables. Didn't we have some of those from earlier? Where did I put those? Did I just throw them blindly into a chest? That couldn't have been it. Oh, there it is. Right, yeah. Slabify it, says one snip. Yes, we will slabify. And we use concrete. Cobble, even. Excuse me. It's probably not enough, knowing me, so I'll go grab an extra 3. Why not? 9. 6. I can't do numbers. Badger_D is here. Subscribing for 2 months, Badger D. Thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate your support and I hope you enjoy the stream. And have a good time hanging out with us. Appreciate you. I don't know what the fate of these horses are, but they don't look good. Why did they spawn down? Oh, jeez. I haven't got any arrows. Get wrecked! Oh, I don't like the way you're not moving. Wait a minute, are they... Oh! What the heck? That's so weird! I didn't know it would capture entities as well. Oh my goodness me. Well, I want a screenshot for this video, okay? What's the most ridiculous one we can get out of this? That's my thumbnail for this stream right there. Squishy man, go away! Oh, trying to make a thumbnail here. Rude. Okay, we did that. We made a thumbnail. Badger says, I bet Cuddles didn't know that. What did Cuddles not know? Squishy man. Just watch out for the real mobs, says one snipe. Yeah, that's the real problem now, isn't it? That we don't know where the real ones are. Anyway, I don't want anything spawning down here, and I can't be bothered to light it up. So if we slab all of this... I was kind of hoping this would be a little bit lower, actually. Maybe I should triple check something here. I mean, I've done this as many times as I can, really. But if I look up there, keep going up. Should join one spot right there. Yeah, no, it's actually in the correct position to join. There it joins to the ceiling. You can kind of see it unfold. So it is definitely in the correct spot. Cool. Worth a double check, right? Ren Dog's coming to troll you. Ren is coming. Apparently Ren Dog is coming here. Oh, we mined those earlier. Because the schematic's made in the same place. Hilarious. Look, it's like trolly diamonds. Okay, so Ren's actually coming to troll me. Okay. Here's a caveman with a giant... Wait, is Ren streaming? Because y'all knew. Or did you know from False's stream? Okay, he's a dragon. I love it. With a trident, with the dragon head. It's amazing. Ren doesn't know he's standing near some creepers. What should I do, Peeps? I'm gonna give him some slime balls. Have some slime balls, Ren. He's just gonna watch me. He's just gonna watch me now, isn't he? Hi. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. We got some serious thumbnail competition today. I think we're going to go with that one instead, because that is a sight you don't see very often. The cave dog thinks he's a dragon. There we go, we got the thumbnail. Ah, Ren is streaming. Cool. So False, Ren and myself are all streaming. It's a triple Hermitcraft stream. Peeps. Imagine you could watch all 3 at once and get incredibly confused by all of the voices in the head. All the hermit voices, you know. I've got to say, I like the look. But I don't understand why. Ah. You ain't seen nothing yet, Ren. I'll tell you what, when this bit down here is finished and implemented, it's going to be beyond epic. What the heck is Gra? Gra! And now he's gonna go over to Iscan now, isn't he? Be careful flying around, dude. Ah, he came in from above, so he saw everything going on up top. Yeah, I mean, if you only saw this bit, it's sort of epic, but it's sort of also just a hole, you know? A hole with a bunch of cobblestone slabs at the bottom. Bob, glad you enjoyed the Snapshot video. I enjoyed making it. I always enjoy making Snapshot videos. Master Nin Jason says, I like spoilers. Darth Vader is Luke's daddy. Oh, I've ruined it. I've ruined it. Trolley Diamonds says, never lie to you. They are Trolley Diamonds, aren't they? What's up with the pink hitboxes, says Mild. Should we make them different? They are a bit kind of, bit much. Oh, I don't get to... So if can I get a preview here? What happens if I press enter? Right, so I've got to press enter. Oh, that might do. I think there's too many 8s. And then... Nope. There we go. Oh, that's... Wow. That's so much nicer on the eyes. Well, I'm glad we did that. Good idea, good sir. Aren't they... Hang on a minute. When we had it with the other colour, it kind of made the, like, box out of colour, but it's not. It's just doing the outline. That's so weird. Either way, that's much nicer to look at, isn't it? No, I won't read it, actually. I was going to read another spoiler out, and then I thought, oh, mate, that movie's a bit newer, you know? That movie's a bit newer. Right, where we should leave the torches is just in these middle spots. I hear the follow noises in my ear, peeps. If you want to follow me on Twitch, here's a reminder to do so. I do streaming. I do it quite often. Every day this week, we're going to try and stream Hermitcraft, maybe even into the weekend. That's my intention, you know. And we're going to listen to creepy orang music for the whole time. And make ourselves sad. Oh, it's so good. It's so good, though. Anyway, yeah, if you want to hit the follow button, feel free to do so. Thank you, peeps, for coming by and hanging out today. Appreciate y'all. It's time for some plugs. What can I plug? We got a Discord server. Did you know? Discord.gg/Asuma. Join today and hang out with like-minded derpy people. Well, they're not derpy, but they like derps. I know they like derps. That's why they joined. Also, if you're watching on Twitch and don't know, I have a YouTube channel, and it's got the URL on the screen for once. Goodness me. Perhaps you like Minecraft. Perhaps you want to know about the latest Snapshot. I got you covered on my channel. I got you covered with all the details. Also, earlier I said Beats, Bears, Battlestar Galactica. And to be fair, I don't think I read enough chat to know if anyone got it. But I want to know. I want to believe. I don't even know what I'm doing. Just reading chat and someone's like, why isn't he fighting the monsters? They're not real. Ah, there it is. Badger says X-Files reference. No! No! It's The Office, the American Office, which is, I think I will have to say, it's my favourite of the two. It's a wonderful show. Let's just agree that it's a wonderful show. Let's not get into that old argument. Well, I'm glad we brought lots of stacks, because we're going to need them, basically. We're going to need them stacks, yo. And we got a noise in the air from Mild D78. Mild D, thank you ever so much for your subscription. I appreciate it, and I hope you're enjoying the stream that we're doing here today. Hope you're having a good time hanging out, chilling, relaxing, maxing. It ain't too taxing, you know. It ain't too taxing. Chief Flamehead says, have you watched Limitless yet? I don't think I have, but if it's a Netflix show, I've got a feeling I've seen the trailer and not been interested in it. Oh, I left that on the ground. Dwight is the best, says McCowan. He is also, like, you know how if you know a character, it kind of makes, maybe, like, you don't think of what the person behind the character is like, but watching the, because I got the, like, the whole box set DVD thing, right? Watching the behind the scenes stuff when he breaks character is fascinating, because he is like the opposite of Dwight in some ways. Yeah, it's fascinating. Yes, Parks and Rec is amazing, says Grevis. I never quite got into that show. I did like it. Everything I saw of it I liked, and it's really funny. I never got into a habit of watching it. I could probably really enjoy that show because it's made by the same writers, right? And there's quite a lot of funny characters in it. Why are the mobs not moving, says Arthur? It's because they're not really there. You see? They're not actually there. Oops. Get a Skelly Creeper selfie. We did that, Ridge Runner. We were going to use it as the thumbnail. Then Ren came over here and cavemaned up the place. And then we were like, we're going to use that as the thumbnail. That's one thing I really want to do each stream, is remember to make a thumbnail. I think it looks so much nicer than just the whatever YouTubers pick thing, you know? So we make our own little thumbnails for the streams. X, you can disable mobs in the Like Malika menu. I think I want to keep them around. They're keeping me company, you know? Like Oleola. I clicked the right link as he announced when he was streaming, says Marco Polo. Cool, welcome to stream. Just watch your newest Snapshot video. X awesome, says Gray. Glad you thought it was awesome. Thanks for watching. Thoughts on the Cornetto trilogy? What's the Cornetto trilogy? Isn't Cornetto an ice lolly? Trilogy of ice lollies. Now they look very odd. That's what I will say. Cornetto trilogy is Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, and At World's End. Shaun of the Dead, amazing, classic. Same for Hot Fuzz. At World's End, didn't really think much of. I didn't know it was called the Cornetto trilogy. Also, I love the show that he did before. And what is it called? Spaced? I think it's called Space. That's an amazing show. Does ice lolly equal popsicle in British? Says Vin Shoken. Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much. X, watch out for those creepers, says Redstone Haxer. What creepers? What creepers are you talking about? There ain't no creepers in here. Well, that one might be alive for some reason. Yeah, there's a beacon base. And there's a beacon. I didn't think about what I was going to do with that. I'm not sure it's going to be a problem, though. Why the funeral music? Wolf giggle. Peeps, put your hand up in chat if you love funeral music. We've been listening to it all day. I love that funeral music. It's what I'm so excited about when I stream. I'm like, yes, I get to listen to some funeral music. Suzu36TV has subscribed to Amazon Prime. Thank you so much for your subscription. Thank you for all the hands up in chat, peeps. Glad you like the music. And this is where we're going to be wrapping this live stream up, peeps. That's the end of it. That's my 2 hours for today. We will continue the grind tomorrow. We'll work on the Nether Hub. We'll work on our base. We'll make time-lapse magic happen. But that's all I've got time for. So a massive thank you to everyone who subscribed. resubscribed, donated, and cheered as always. I'm appreciating your support. And I'm going to send you over to none other than the Ren Diggity Dog, who is streaming on the twitch.tv/therendogtv. So I'll send you over there. Thank you so much, peeps. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.